It is a great satisfaction to greet you, and I hope you find yourself well, both you and your pet. In today's video we will talk about the following. How to introduce two dogs the right way. Let's find out now. If you know how to introduce dogs correctly, you will prepare them to make a good first impression. Follow these steps to present dogs correctly. Let's first talk about the steps to introduce a new dog to your current dog. 1. Find a neutral point. If possible, find a completely fenced-in, outdoor, neutral space, an area that neither dog knows. The space should be quiet, without other dogs or people, like a friend's backyard who doesn't have pets, or a park during off hours when no one is around. If outdoor space is not available, it can be a large garage or basement. Put away anything that could cause a fight. Consider everything, including objects that your dog doesn't seem to be interested in. An old bone can suddenly become valuable again if your new dog takes an interest in it. 2. Pay attention to the dog's positive body language. Watch the dogs for happy, cheerful body language and mutual interest without harsh stares, tense posturing, freezing on the spot, or tail down or tucked. If your dog runs towards you, don't push him because this usually indicates that your dog needs a break from the interaction. If you're not comfortable with how dogs interact during this first step, or don't know what your dog's behaviors mean, ask a trainer for help during the introduction process. 3. Walk the dogs together. The next step is to walk in parallel with both dogs. They should be far enough apart that they notice each other, but not so close that they become obsessed with trying to reach each other. Let dogs investigate where they go to the bathroom, as sniffing urine is one of the ways dogs get information about other dogs. Both guides must remain calm and hold the leashes as loosely as possible. If both dogs offer relaxed social behaviors to each other, gradually reduce the distance between them as they continue to walk in parallel. Do not allow a direct face-to-face approach as the dogs approach, as the head-on approach is a stressful and unnatural way for dogs to meet. 4. Let dogs interact off-leash. If the dogs are interacting well, return to a closed area, unleash and let them interact. Give the dogs a few minutes to sniff each other while you praise their calm interactions, and then encourage them to keep moving with you for a final short walk together. At this point, the dogs can continue to sniff to get to know each other better, or they can begin to play. As the dogs play, watch for signs of respectful interaction, a mutual give and take with pauses in the action. Steps to introduce a new dog in your home. After you introduce your new dog to your resident dog, you can introduce him to her new home. Instead of bringing both dogs inside right away, you should have a helper take your resident dog for a walk. Then give your new dog a chance to see the new living space for himself. Keep an eye on your new dog while he investigates. When you've gone through everything, take it to an open area of your house, away from the front door. Tight spaces can cause accidental fights. Again, pick up any toys, food, or things that might create tension between the dogs. Then have your helper bring your resident dog inside. Try to stay calm in your home while the dogs acclimate to each other. Don't throw a family welcome party on the first day home. Follow your resident dog's daily routine schedule and try to set aside some alone time with each dog, such as going for walks alone. Always pay attention to signs of growing tension between your dogs, such as growling, hard stares, and body locking. If you notice any of these signs, you should intervene immediately. Separate the dogs and turn their attention to something else. Give them a break from each other for at least 20 to 30 minutes before allowing them to interact again. Here are some important tips for keeping the peace after introducing dogs. Supervise meal times. Give each dog its own bed. Introduce the toy slowly. Slowly reintroduce toys into the house. Always supervise your dogs when they are trying out a new toy. Separate the dogs when you are away from home. Always separate your dogs when you can care for them. This obviously keeps them safe, but it also gives them downtime apart from each other. Create spaces for each dog so they can be separated, either in different rooms or behind a dog bait. Dogs need a break from their housemates, just like all of us. Have due patience. Would you like to have more professional information, and especially updated about your dog? Visit the website below in the description of this video. Do not stop subscribing to the channel, comment, and share the video. You are very well, thank you.